Hi me! This is K-Glass Camping in beautiful Wales, Brecon Beacons. We're going to start in a cross-legged position, one foot in front of the other, and sway side to side. So 1, 2. I tend to breathe in when I go up and out when I go down. Then I reach back and out. Out. And then I'm going to come forward. And then a twist to the side. So take a deep breath in, grow tall. Breathe in to go back to centre and out to look at the beautiful view again. In and back to the middle, and we cross up, change over our cross legs. So bring the other one in front. We're going to do this one again. When you push up, try to push up with your hand on the bottom, so you use your arm muscles a little as well. Over. One more. Shoulders back and come down to the middle again. Coming up, we turn to the side once more. Set of side leg lifts. So come down to a lying position. I like to support my head in my hand. The main thing is that the bum is over the front of the leg. So when we lift it up, we can feel the muscle there. And we're going to do 12 of these. Keep it slow. You can add music later, but it's important to have a slow breath when you're up and down. I have no idea how many I've done. I feel it's starting to hurt a little bit now, so I'm guessing that this last one is to go. You can do this right when you do it at home. So now, we're on our front. Actually, leg lifts on the other side. Come over. finished those. Now going to line our front. So the first one we're doing is we're going to put our head down to the front, arms down beside us, and we just squeeze in the belly button muscles. Hold for 5 and release. Breath in, squeeze all the muscles. If you can, try and get your belly button off the floor. And release. Hold it off the floor. Release. Now we're going to do 5 on each side. As you get better, you can hold these for longer or do more. We're now going to face the mat with our hands on our forehead. Lifting up the leg. We're going to squeeze your bum, squeeze all of you, and push one leg up. Trying to keep the hips and head straight. And down. I've lost count a bit, but you're meant to do 5 on each side, so 10 in total. You can do 12 in total. Now I'm going to turn my head to the opposite side and do the same belly squeezes. Well done. Now we're going to push back into child's pose. And from here we want to do some child's pose press-ups. The important thing is to keep your stomach really tight. You can add more to these as you go, but we're going to do them really slow. So, yeah. back into child's pose, and then we're going to do our first sun salutation. So we're going to push back into downward dog. Maybe just pedal out those heels, first downward dog of the day. And sun salutation. First one, we're just going to do a baby cobra. Support your lower back with your bum, and then hands by chest, stomach in as we go up, knees, and then push into down dog. Pedal our feet to the front of the mat. Hang here for a bit, opening up the lower back. And then pull up through the knees into flat back, bend slightly, and use the thighs to bring you up. Sun salutation. Back into child's pose. Okay. Ooh. From there, we're going to do some more stomach squeeze-ins. So, have some water whenever you want. Now, right, so we're on all fours. It's the same as the one with our face down, lying flat, but just one up. So deep breath in, and bring the belly button into the side. And deep breath in. You want to be pushing your heart away from the mat, trying to keep a flat back, and also bringing the belly button in. After your fourth one of these, we're going to bring the arm out. So palms. Just make sure you engage the belly button first. And child's pose. We're now going to repeat our leg lifts from earlier. Bum forward. side. Now as you get better at these, you can add weights on the ankles. The main thing is not to speed up. Well done. From there, bridge leg lifts. So, eventually we're going to want to be doing 8 leg lifts in total, but for now we're going to do 4 leg lifts and 4 bridges. So, before you start, get yourself really set up, make sure that your spine is straight. If you're outside, it's even more important, because I'm on a hill right now. And you're going to just tuck the hips a little to practice that movement. And if that feels good, we'll put it down, and then we're going to try it with the leg lifts. You know what, I feel capable of 5 today, so we'll do 5. On days when you don't feel so capable, just don't do so much. Check that your hips are aligned. And now we're going to do some bridges. Maybe some more. I think so. Depending on how your back feels, you could just bring it up, just a little tiny tuck, or all the way. I like to hold the last one for a little while, so make sure you release any tension up in one and above. Breathe and roll down through the spine to finish, and then the Pilates roll-ups. Take a stretch first if you need. And the first one, or if you're feeling a bit unwell, you can do it with your elbows as well. To help you come up, and if you can only reach over to here, that's fine. In the morning, the main thing is you can flex your toes for an extra calf stretch, pull up from the knees for an extra hamstring stretch, and then push forward from the belly button. We're going to take it back into our Pilates roll-ups. The main thing is to always roll all the way up and down the spine. Leave the head to dangle here for a while and stretch out the back. Up. I'm going to turn to the front and do some butterflies. Now, I used to do them just open hips, go for it, but I was told the best way is to hold your ankles, elbows to knee, and actually get a little bit of tension in there rather than just flopping. So every time I breathe out, I'm going to come forward with my elbows and knees, but I'm also going to use a little bit of tension from my knees to stop them going all the way to the floor. I can feel that in my lower back and the inside of my thighs. Sun salutations. The beautiful view that is Brecon Beacons, Cave Glass Camping. Let's do some sun salutations. Warrior 2. Check your positioning for your Warrior 2. And look off over into the mountains, or you're flat. And reverse back, away you go. Up. Sink the back. 2. Straighten, Warrior 1. And check your positioning for Warrior 2. Back, and bend the knees up. Now, if you're tired today, you can end it there, but if you can keep going, there's one more round. So, straight arm knee plank. Now, this is all about if you've got the energy, if you've got the spoons, if you're physically able to today. If not, at least you've done the first bit. So, straight arm plank, and as we pull the stomach in, we're going to bring the hand to the shoulders as slowly as possible. Trying not to transfer too much weight from one side to the other. And child's pose. And side leg lifts one more time, but this time we're going to bring the bottom leg to meet the top leg. So, we do the same as before by bringing the belly in, using the butt to lift the leg up, and then it's tough. But I might need a hand there because I'm on a hill. 3. How many am I doing? 8 to 10. I'll do 10 today because it's for the video, but you don't need to. I think it's 10. If it's 8, that's fine as well. Switch sides. So, it's fun today. Get this done before it rains. Doing the original ones, aren't I? Okay, so 1. If your lower back starts to hurt, you're not squeezing in your stomach when your thighs enough. There we go. So that's our slightly harder leg lifts and our slightly harder stomachs. So now we're going to do our slightly harder bums. So this is a heel to bum and then extend from hip. 5 on each side. Then one sound salutation and we're done, baby. So, head on floor, hands on head. And extend the leg as long as you can, and then just bring the heel to the bum. And I'm only doing 5 of these because they're harder. Child's pose. When in doubt, child's pose. And from here we'll do one sun salutation to finish us off. If you'd like to do a bit of calm breathing, both at the beginning and at the end, that's never a bad